This is the Roulette Master, and I cannot wait to introduce to you the incredible new Charlie's Red Roulette system. And this is going to be a really good one. He says it hasn't lost yet, and we're going to put his system today up against breaking the roulette wheel. And we're going to start with that one first. Each of these systems is going to get 15 minutes of playtime. Let's see which one makes the most money. This should be awesome. And let's go ahead and get started with breaking the roulette wheel. And we're going to start off on red for $10. Let's go ahead and spin. And here we go. That's an 18 red, and that is a win. Okay, so we're going to continue to increase. We're going to go to 20 now on red. So we started at 10, and now we're at 20. That's a 14 red, and that's a win. There's going to be a certain amount of profit where we stop doing this, but right now we're going to go to 30. And you can see we're up $30. Let's go ahead and spend. Okay, we lost that one. So now we go to 40 and we stay on red. And now you can see we're back to even, but that's okay. Here we go, and let's spin. Okay, that's a win on 23 red. Okay, we haven't got to that number yet, so we're going to keep increasing. Now we're at 50. So we're increasing whether we win or lose until we get to a certain amount of profit. And that's a 30 red. We got it. Okay, so now we are up 90. We're almost there. We're going to try to get to 100. So now we're going to increase again. But in this final step, we don't have to go that far. In fact, we don't need to keep increasing. We just need $10 to get there. So let's go ahead and just put a $10 bet on red. And that's much safer than continuing to increase because we're real close to our goal. And we got it. So now we're at 100 and we start over. So we'll be on red for 10, and now we're trying to get to $200. Let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. That's a 34 red. We got it, so we keep increasing. So we'll be at 20 now, and we're up 110, and we're trying to get to 200 now. Here we go. That's a 20 black, and that's a loss. So we continue to increase. We're going to go to 30 now from 20. Each time we're going up a unit, and these are $10 units. Here we go. That's a nice win. That's a 3 red. Let's see where that puts us. And we're up 120. We're going to go to 40 now because we're not to 200 yet. And here we go. Let's see what we get. That's a loss, 33 black. So we go up again. So we'll go to 50 now. And we're currently up 80, trying to get to 200 still. And here we go. That's a 6 black. That's another loss, so we increase again. So we'll go from 50 to 60. Okay, you can see we are at $30 profit right now. And here we go. That's a 16 red, and that's a win. Okay, so all of a sudden now we're up 90, and the next bet's going to be 70. Because we're going to continue to increase, and let's see what we get here. All right, that's another win, 7 red. Okay, we're up 160. Now here's where it changes because our next goal is 200. We don't have to go from 70 to 80. Now we can just go to 40. So let's do that and spin. Okay, we lost, and that saved us because we would have lost a lot there, but we didn't. So now we're going to go from 40 to 50. And let's go ahead and spin again here. Here we go. That's another loss. Again, that really saved us by jumping back there. Now we're going to go to 60 though. And we're up 70. Let's go ahead and spin. And make sure you stick around. There's more rules for this too. If you drop below 0, or if you drop below $100 less than your last goal, there's going to be a change on that as well. We're going to go from 60 to 70, and that's an important part of this. So here we go. We're going to be at $70 now. If we get below 0, things are going to change again. And I think we did get below 0. We did. So if we get below 0, and or if we get more than 100 away than our last goal, what we do now is we reset our goal back to 100 instead of 200. So remember though, you can see the last bet was 70. We're going to go to 80. Okay, let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. There we go. That's a win. So let's see where that puts us. So our new goal is 100 now. So instead of going from 80 to 90, we're just going to bet 80. And that'll get us back to 100 again. So we reset that goal because we had so many losses. But don't worry, we're going to have plenty of chances to get a lot of profit. And that's another loss. So we're going to go from 80 to 90 now. And we're at minus 60. Let's go ahead and spin. This is breaking the roulette wheel. And there's a win on 30 red. Let's see where that puts us. And we are currently 70 away. So instead of going from 90 to 100, we're just going to bet 70 on red. And spin. We're going to see if we can reestablish that first $100 goal again. And we lost. So dropping back in the bets definitely helped us. So we're going to go to 80 now on red. And spin. And then we'll check our balance after this one. That's another loss. So we go up again. Okay, so we're going to go from 80 to 90. And you can see now we're minus 120, but that's okay. We'll have plenty of bankroll with this one, and I'll talk about that here in a second. That's another loss, 20 black. So we go up again. Now we'll go to 100. And we're currently minus 210. But as you can see, since we're increasing on each one, it's not going to take very many wins to get us back where we need to be, even after this loss here. So that's another loss. We're going to go to 110. Okay, you can see we're minus 310, but really, even though this has been disastrous, it only takes 3 wins to get back to even, and there's one of them right there. All right, that's a win. We're not to 100 profits, so we go up again. Now we're at 120. Let's go ahead and spin again here with breaking the roulette wheel. Let's get back on track and start making some money. There's a nice win on 30 red. Okay, so we're our last bet was 120. It takes 120 to get to our next goal. So we're going to bet 120. We're not going to go to 130. All right, let's go ahead and spin and see if we can get our goals back on track. And we lost. We did not. So we will go to 130 on red. You can see that puts us at minus 200. But again, we can come back in no time. We just need a few wins to get back on track. And the reason for that's because we're increasing on wins and losses instead of just on losses. And we lost again there. So we're going to go to 140. And I know it seems like minus 330 is a lot, but we have a lot of bankroll left, and it just takes a few wins to get back on track. But we're losing a bunch of them in a row here. So we're going to go to 150 now. And you can see now we're minus 470. And let's go ahead and spin again. This is a $2,000 bankroll system, so we have plenty of money left. We have had a bunch of losses in a row. So, in fact, we've had at least 4 in a row right there. Let's go to 160 now and spin. And all we need is a red streak to come and save us. But right now we're on a black streak, so let's go ahead now and increase that bet again. And you can see that's why we're minus 780. But let's go ahead and keep increasing on wins and losses, and let's dig ourselves out of this. My goodness, that's the worst case scenario with this system, but we're still okay. We have half our bankroll, but we need to start getting wins, and we hope that these black numbers end soon. Oh my goodness, it's getting us right now, isn't it? Okay, so we have about 800 left in there. We're going to go to 190 now, and here we go. Finally, we got a win. Michael Jordan saved us with number 23. So we're going to go to 200 now, and let's do that. Now we really need a nice streak of, we need a winning streak now after all those losses. Okay, there's another win. That's good. Okay, we're at minus 740. We're going to go up again. Now we're at 210. And here we go. Let's see what we get here. Okay, good. That's another win. Okay, we're at minus 530. We'll go up again. Now we're at 220. Excuse me. That's another win, 34 red. That's what we needed, was a color streak the other direction. Now we're minus 310. Let's go up again. Now we're at 230. Here we go. Okay, we lost that one, so we continue to increase. So let's go ahead and do that. Now we're at 240 now. Then we'll check our balance again. And that's another loss, 22 black. Again, this is a $2,000 bankroll system. You can also play this with dollar units and a $200 bankroll, but we need to start getting some wins. And then we'll check our balance here in 1 second. And we lost again, 29 black. That's not good. Okay, so let's see where that puts us. We have half our bankroll left still. Let's go up again. Now we're at 260. It's time to get some wins. There we go. Michael Jordan saved us again with that number 23. So let's see if we can get back on track. Let's go up again. And we're going to need some wins. Usually you don't have this many losses, but it can happen. That's anything can happen in roulette. So we just got to be patient and hope our bankroll holds true. And that's another loss. Let's go up again. And we have half our bankroll still. But we need to start getting wins. Here we go. Okay, that's a good one on 27 red. And we're minus 760. Let's go up again. So now we'll be at 290. Again, if you were using dollar units, that'd be 29 and just a $200 bankroll. There's another win on 5 red. That's a good one. So we're minus 470. Let's go up again.
No more bets.
Now we're at 300. And again, this is $2,000 bankroll for $10 units or $200 bankroll for dollar units. That's another win. So we're minus 170. We're going up one more, and then if we can get a win here, we'll be back on track again. And we got it. Fantastic. Okay, so we got our $100 goal. So now we go back to 10. Our next goal is 200. So we'll be on red for 10.
No more bets.
And this is breaking the roulette wheel. That was a nice comeback there, and we definitely needed it. That was a lot of losses in a row, but let's continue to increase. Now we'll go from 10 to 20.
No more
Now
bets.
we're trying to get to 200, and here we go. Okay, we lost that one, so we increase again. We're going to increase on wins and losses
No more
until
bets.
we get to that $200 amount of profit, and here we go. That's a 23 red. That's a win. Okay, so let's go ahead and see where we're at. We're at 160, and that's perfect. We need to increase by 1 unit to get to 200. And that's a loss, so we'll keep increasing. Here we go. We're going to go from 40 to 50, and we're at 120 profit right now. Let's see what we get here. We're 12 minutes in out of 15 with breaking the roulette wheel, and now we're starting another losing streak, but that's okay. We came back nicely. We can do it again, and we'll go to 60 now and spin. And let's see what we get here. Another loss, 2 black, so it's heading the other direction again here. But we're still in profit, but we need to get some wins now. Let's see if we can get in some profit and hopefully cash out at the end with some money to spend there. That's a 15 black, and that's a loss. So let's increase again. Now we're at 80. And by increasing on wins and losses, it does give you a better chance to come back if you have a lot of losses, because if you have tons of losses in a row and you're only increasing on losses, it can be very difficult to come back from something like that. But there is a little bit more risk involved, but now we've had a ton of losses in a row again. This is crazy. We're minus 230, and well, we've had at least 6 losses in a row. So let's see if we can turn this around again and get back in profit before we cash out. My goodness, lots of losing streaks here. So we're going to go to 110, but I think we'll be just fine. We got a couple minutes left here. Let's pull this out. Man, that is rough. 2 black. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 9 losses in a row, I believe. Wow. Okay, it happens though. That's roulette. Got to be prepared with bankroll, and we lost again. That's a 31 black. And now the entire screen is covered with losses.
No more bets.
That is crazy. But I've seen it before. It happens. Finally got a win on 14 red. So let's keep increasing. We're minus 430. And the crazy thing about breaking the roulette wheel is even if you lose 10 or 11 in a row like that, if you get a little bit of a streak going, you can get it back pretty quickly. But this is about the worst case scenario. Let's go ahead and spin again at 150. Let's see some red numbers. Okay, 1 red. That helps. Okay, so we're at minus 420. We'll keep increasing. We're at 160 now. And again, if you only increase on losses and you're playing even money bets, It's really hard to come back. This is a little more risk, but gives you a better chance of coming back.
No more bets.
And here we go. We're at 170, and man, we've had a lot of losses. Okay, there's a 3 red. That's a good sign. But look at all those black numbers up there. Let's keep increasing. And we're at minus 410. Let's get ourselves back into profit again here. And another loss on 0. So let's go ahead and increase again. Now we'll be at 190.
No more bets.
And here we go. Let's see what we get here. Another loss, 35 black. Man, it's being rough on us today. Okay, we're at 200. But it is nice when you can come back from something like that. There's finally a win on 34 red. Okay, so we're at minus 580. Let's pull this back. Let's pull this together and get back in profit. Another loss though, 33 black. We're going to have to be patient. We still have the bankroll to do so, but we need to start getting some wins.
No more bets.
This is a $2,000 bankroll system for $10 units, $200 for $1 units. That's another loss on 8 black, and it's taking it to us today with lots of losses. And we're at 230 now. Then we'll check our balance again. Another loss, 11 black. So we've had way more losses than wins today. Let's see if we can pull this out or if we lose our bankroll today with breaking the roulette wheel. Okay, we finally got at least one win on 25 red. But pretty much all losses today so far. But it doesn't mean we can't pull ourselves back out of it again. But we will need a red streak to do so. And there's another win on 27 red. Okay, so we're at minus 750. Let's see if we can do it again. We're at 260 total bet. Ooh, a 0. That's not good. So let's increase again. And we'll check and see where we're at. We have half our bankroll still. And we've gone over the 15 minutes. Let's see how this plays out. And there's another loss on 10 black. But I want you guys to see, the reason I'm going over, I want you guys to see whether it loses the bankroll or if it recovers. And then we'll get on to the new system of the day. And there's another loss for black. Right now it's not looking great. And we need to get some wins quickly here. We're at 290. And if we lose a couple more, I think we will be out of bankroll. And we lost again on 15 black. Okay, and we only have 150 left. So if we lose that one, we pretty much have lost our bankroll. So this is a system that can make you a lot of money fast. But if you get on a really bad streak like what we're doing right here, it can be really bad. You can see now all we have left is 300 now. And you always have to be prepared with, when you bring a bankroll in case something like this happens, because we just lost our bankroll with breaking the roulette wheel, and there's our 2,000 gone. So let me know in the comments what you think about this one, or if you would modify this one different, and we could definitely make it safer, I know for sure. But now it is time for the new roulette system of the day. I can't wait to share this one with you, and hopefully it can do better than this one did, and let's get into it. Here we go. All right, the time is finally here for Charlie's Red Roulette System. He says this still hasn't lost, and I can't wait to share this with you. Let's go ahead and place the first bet. We're going to have a $10 bet on red, and let's go ahead and spin. And here we go. Okay, we lost that one. So we're going to spin without betting on this next one here until we hit red again. And remember where we were at, we lost at 10. And there's a win. Once we get a win, we're going to double that bet to 20 and go to red. You can see we're minus 10 right now. And let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. Okay, that's a great win. And now we're up. So now you can see we're up $10. We're going to go back to 10 on red and spin. All right, here we go. That's another win on 30 red. Fantastic. So we'll just stay on red for 10. We're up $20 now. And let's spin again. Here we go. Okay, that's a loss. So we spin without betting.
No more bets.
And remember what we lost on. We lost on a $10 bet there. And we lost again, or we didn't lose again. That's the great thing about this. We're going to spin again until we get red. And here we go. Okay, we got it. So now we go to 20. Okay, so you can see now we're up
No more
10.
bets.
If we win here, we'll be up 30. All right, that's a good win. Fantastic. So we'll go back to 10 on red, and now we can see we're up 30.
No more
Let's see if we can get to 40 right here. He said he's been testing this nonstop, and it's doing unbelievable. And that's a 7 red. That's another win, and we're up 40.
No
Let's go ahead and spin. And there's other systems that have had sit-out methods. Most of them are 24 number systems, but this has been really good so far. Let's see how this turns out. We're up 50.
No more bets.
Let's go ahead and spin, and here we go. That's a 32 red. That's a win. All right, so we'll still be on 10 on red.
No
We're
more
up
bets.
$60, and here we go with Charlie's Red Roulette system. And that's a 12 red. Another win. We could have used these on the other system. We're up 70.
No more bets.
And let's go ahead and spin. Okay, that's another win on 1 red. Okay, so we're up 80.
No more bets.
And here we go. Let's see what we get here. That's a loss on 29 black. So we're going to spin now until
No more bets.
until we do not hit black, until we hit red. And the great thing about this, as opposed to the system we just did before, is the reason we lost our bankroll was because we. Oh, let me get that out of there. We're not betting yet. Because we had so many black, and that's what made us lose. With this one, you can't lose on black except for the first time. So we're going to keep spinning and not betting on black until red shows up. And that keeps you from losing on a black streak. And that is a 1 right there. So we go from 10 to 20 now on red because we finally hit red, and it's time to bet again. That's a loss. So now, this is real important. We're going to spin without betting
No more bets.
and until we get red, and then we're going to go to 40. Okay, we got the win, so that means it's time to bet again, and then we go to 40.
No more
And
bets.
spin. Here we go. And whenever you get the win, you recoup everything you lost plus add profit. And that's what we did right there. That's a 30 red. You can see now all of a sudden we're up $90. We go back to 10
No more bets.
and spin. All right, here we go. That's a 30 red. That's a good win. Okay, and we're up 100. And the nice thing, like I said before, the long streaks of black numbers will not hurt you with this one. That's a 7 red. That's a win. Okay, let's go ahead and repeat that bet and spin. See how many red numbers we can get in a row here. Okay, that's another good one. 14 red. But again, the black ones won't hurt you either. We're up 120
No more
because
bets.
you're not betting on those ones. And here we go. That's a 10 black. Okay, that's a loss, so we spin
No
without
bet.
betting until it hits red. And here we go. It's it right there. So we go to 20 now. And we're on red.
No more bets.
And here we go. And we got it. So we were covered. And now we will go back to 10. And now we're up $130. So this is working great so far. Let's see how it continues. We're only 5 minutes in out of 15. And again, Charles says he is cleaning up with this one. So we're not going to bet on this one because we went black. So we're just going to continue to spin until we hit red again. And we didn't lose anything. And again, there could be 20 in a row black numbers.
No more bets.
And we're not going to lose on any of them because we won't be betting. So it's pretty simple, I know, but we finally got the win there. So we're going. I mean, we got not the win, but we got a red number. So we go from 10 to 20 and spin. And we lost there. Okay, so now we spin without betting until we hit red again, and then we put 40 up there. Okay, so we didn't lose on that one because we weren't betting. Let's spin again and see what we get here. That's another one we would have lost, but we didn't.
No more
So
bets.
let's spin again. There could be 40 in a row black numbers. We're not going to lose anything. Just like that. We're not losing, and we're hitting the one thing that
No more bets.
is the opposite of what we're betting on, and it's not hurting us. So that's pretty cool. And there's another one, but not hurting us at all. But on the previous system, it really hurt us. So you can see the differences right now for sure. And it's going all black again. And let's just spin again. It's nice that these aren't hurting us, and it's the opposite of what we're wanting. Okay, we finally got the win. So now we go from 20 to 40. And we'll be on red. And let's go ahead and spin and recover now. But we didn't. That's okay. We're just going to go from 40 to 80 on the next one. But right now, we're just going to spin without betting until we hit red. Okay, so we didn't lose anything there. We're just going to spin again until we hit red, and then we'll go to $80. Okay, we didn't lose anything there, and it's the opposite of what we're betting on, so that's awesome. Here we go. Let's see what we get here. Okay, we got 23 red, so it's time to bet again. So we're going to put $80 out there on red and spin. And let's see if we can repeat the red color here. And we recovered, and that's awesome. So we go back to 10. Now you can see we're up 140. We're picking up new profit each time we get a win. And here we go. Okay, that's a 30 red, so picked up another $10 there. And we're up 150. Let's keep it rolling. Here we go. And let's see what we get on this one. Okay, that's a 14 red. That's a win. We'll take it. Okay, let's just rebet that and spin and see how many red numbers we can get in a row here. Okay, that's a 6 black. We lost that one, so now we'll stop betting until we see a red number. All right, here we go, and what will it be? Okay, we didn't lose anything there, so that's good. Let's just spin again. Here we go. Okay, it's time to bet again, and we'll go from 10 to 20. You can see we're up 150. This will take us to 170 profit. Each time we win, we're picking up additional profit, and we lost that one. So the next one will go from 20 to 40, but in the meantime, we're going to spin until we hit red. Okay, we did, so it's time to go to 40. And let's see if we can recover now at $40 on red. Only takes one win to do so. Okay, we lost, so before we go to 80, we'll sit out. And we'll wait for another red number. Here we go. Okay, we got one, so it's time to go to 80 already. Okay, so $80 on red. And let's see if we can recover on this one. We have plenty more chances to do so. And we didn't need them. We recovered right there. So that's great. And we'll go back to 10. We're up $170. Let's see if we can get up to 200 here in a minute. And keep pushing it further. All right, that's another good win at 32 red. Up 180. See how many red numbers we can get in a row here. Take advantage of that. That's a 23 red. We've had a lot of 23s today. That's good. And let's go ahead and spin again here. Here we go. 00. We lost that one. So we're going to spin without betting until we see a red number. And then we'll go from 10 to 20. Okay, so didn't lose anything on there. It's great when we're hitting the opposite of what we're betting on and we're not losing. Really cool. All right, it's time to go from 10 to 20. And let's go ahead and spin. There we go. That's a 12 red. We recovered already. So we go back to 10. Okay, we're up 200. Let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. All right, that's another good win on 12 red. Okay, we're up 210 now. It didn't take long for us to get over 200 profit. We're 11 minutes in now out of 15. That's a 34 red. And let's see how many red numbers we can hit consecutively here. It would be awesome to hit a bunch of them. We're up 220. But again, the black ones don't hurt us either. So here we go. Excuse me. I'm still trying to get over this cold I have. And that's a 31. That's a loss. We're not going to bet, though. Let's spin without betting until we hit a red. and then we'll go from 10 to 20. Okay, we didn't lose anything there, and again, it's awesome when you hit the opposite of what you want, and you don't lose, and that's really cool. So, and we would have lost that one too, but we didn't. And Charles also says he can't believe how many zeros don't cost him, because in the middle of when he's not betting, he hits zeros, and you just saw it right there. And now we'll go from 10 to 20 on red, because we hit a red number, and let's see if we can get it to repeat. And we did. So that was a quick recovery. Now you can see we're up $230, and we'll be back on red for 10. Here we go. That's a 0. Okay, and that is a loss. So we will spin without betting until we hit red here, and then go from 10 to 20. Didn't lose anything there. That's a good feeling. Let's spin again. You can have 100 black numbers in a row and no losses. Okay, now we'll go from 10 to 20 after we got that red one there. And let's see if we can get red to repeat again. Here we go. And there it is, another quick recovery and back to 10. Each time we're picking up more profit. As you can see, we're up $240. And here we go again. We got about 2.5 minutes left here with Charlie's red roulette system. And that is a win. We'll stay on red and spin. All right, here we go. Another win, 7 red. Fantastic. Now we're up 260. You can see the profits just piling on here. And let's see what we get here. That's another win, 21 red. That's another lucky number. And we're up 270. Let's go ahead and rebet and spin again here. Another good win on 32 red. We'll take it. Okay, up 280. Now inching closer to $300 profit. That's awesome. And we're doing $2,000 bankroll on this one today, but you really don't need that much. You'd be fine with $1,300. But we'll do $2,000 because the other system was at $2,000 today to keep it fair. But you really only need $1,300. And let's go ahead now and let's spin without betting until we hit a red number. Here we go, and then we'll go 10 to 20 again. Didn't lose anything there. That's a good feeling. Let's spin again. Here we go. Okay, didn't lose anything there, and that's what Charles was talking about. Not only are you missing out on losses on black, which is the opposite of what you're betting on, but he says he also sees lots of zeros that would have cost him, but didn't, and it's time to bet again. Let's see if we can get the red to repeat again here, and we did not. So the next one will go from 20 to 40, and but in the meantime, we're going to spin without betting and wait for a red number. Okay, it's time to do that 20 to 40. So we'll do that. Now we have $40 on red. Here we go. We lost. So before we go from 40 to 80, we will sit out. And here we go. Okay, it's time to go to 80 now. So you can see we're doubling. So it would be 10, 20, 40, 80, 160, 320, 640. And there's our recovery, 9 red, and we just ran out of time. So perfect timing there. We ended up $290 in profit with Charlie's red roulette system. And let me know down in the comments what you guys think about this one. And he says he hasn't lost with this one yet, and it did fantastic today. But now it's your turn to test it out and let me know what you guys think. If you have a system like what Charles sent in, send it to roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. That's roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. I pick a new one every single day of the week, 365 days of the year, in the search for the best roulette system possible each and every day. If you're enjoying the content, please like, share, and subscribe. And let's keep growing this community of people that love roulette. And you guys are awesome. This is the Roulette Master, and have a great day, everybody.